and we are trying to run after the Europeans, run after the Chinese, the Arabs, run after the Americans, do what the Americans are doing, and trying to catch up. We look at whatever is it that the Americans are doing, the Europeans are doing, or the Arabs are doing. We want to do the same thing, when most of our people are living in conditions that are inhumane. They're absolutely inhumane. And we are proud. We talk about Accra as if Accra is some kind of megacity. But Accra really is not even a city. Truly, Accra is a village. It really is a village if you compare.
Yeah.
Really tell by tonight.
Why? What did you think could happen?
Because I just don't know why he just came in a few. They're having pest.
You know? And
yeah, for what he did. Fisher. Guys, for I think it is the best thing that he
did. So we've come to this place where people look.
I apologize for that.
Right.
But I think it is the best thing that he did.
Let's talk about something. If you look at the street, the method and the system is the same European system or American system, right? You look at the roads, how it is paved, but notice one thing: lack of maintenance, lack of cleanliness. There is no system to keep the roads or the street clean, so you have all this dust. And mostly you see vehicles that are not supposed to be on the road, so they pollute the city. Ridiculous, right? But that is the practice. That is what is really happening in Ghana. You can build all the infrastructure, you can look at what the Europeans are doing and what the Americans are doing, you can copy them and build the same thing. But here's the thing: we are not very good at maintenance. It is not about building something. It is about managing it and maintaining it. That is where the real work is or lies. I want to see the day when my sisters and mothers would not be carrying loads on their head. Right? Think about it. Think about it. This tells you a lot about how much struggle there is in Ghana. Now, I mean, imagine what this does to the neck and the body of someone who, this is how Ghanaian women have to struggle. If you're not part of those Ghanaian women, you're lucky. Maybe you are educated, maybe you work in an office. It's still crap, it's still the same thing. But I'm talking about majority of market women. This is how they carry loads on their heads. It is heavy and it is not good for the body. If they don't do it, they won't survive. And the government hasn't actually come up with anything to help them carry these loads. This is tough and it is also dangerous. I want to see the day when this really doesn't exist. These loads are very easy to carry, to move this load from one place to another using certain methods or different methods. This also shows that Ghanaians we don't care so much about our people, and especially we don't care so much about our women. If we did, why would you allow your women to be carrying these heavy loads on their heads? Why?
So we've come to this place where people look through the dump sites here and they recycle. You can see on the other side of the river here, big fires, and there are also people living here in these slum areas. Most of the people that live in these slum areas come from the north, which we're going to go to later in the trip. Things are
polluted. People should not be living here. Human beings should not be living in this condition. Ghanaians are desperate to develop, but the system that the Ghanaians are using to develop is the same European and Western system. And that system is based on capitalism, which means you take just small percentage of people, you build certain areas for them where they can live comfortably, luxuriously, and you forget about all the rest. But the really interesting thing about this is that the people here are some of the most valuable resources that Ghana has. But Ghanaians or the Ghanaian politicians do not know how to get the best out of them. They don't know how to get the best out of them. They don't know how to invest the infrastructure, how to invest into building infrastructure, building systems that can help them to bring out their best. If you do not invest the resources to bring out the best out of your people, you bring out the worst out of your people. This is part of Accra. This is literally part of Accra, one of the most expensive cities in the whole world. And you know what will happen? Some developers will come and buy this place and displace all these people, instead of slowly building houses for them and creating jobs. That guy has already told the government what they really need. They need factories, they need jobs, and they need decent houses, and they need income. And these lazy, crazy politicians that are slaves to comfort and luxury and corrupt politicians do not really care. They don't. The other guy said it, that they don't care. And if you travel all over Africa, it's the same thing.